Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a packed Memorial Stadium for tonight's second round OHSAA playoff game between the Milton-Union Bulldogs and the Preble Shawnee Arrows. Along with the coach Andy Grudich and Coach Squared Rusty Burner, I'm Brett Barnes. Coach Grudich, what do we look forward to tonight?
Well, just a couple things here about Preble Shawnee. They are 9-2. They were 6-2 in the WOAC, Western Ohio Athletic Conference. Of course, the Dogs are 11-0. All-time record for Milton versus Shawnee we are 12-3 versus the Arrows. Of course, we both were in the SWBL for several years. Last time we played Shawnee was actually just back in 2020, and so these seniors were sophomores in September, and we defeated the Arrows 26-8. Our last loss to them was in 2017, 29-6. So a somewhat familiar opponent. They did finish third in their conference behind Ansonia and Tri-Village, but as we talked to Coach Antonidis yesterday, it was they were still trying to figure things out, and once they did, they kind of went on a roll. They upset Greenview last week in the playoffs. So, Rusty, wants to tell us a little bit about their stats and their players?
Yeah, so they were very well represented in their conference with conference awards. Malachi Stevenson as a wide receiver was a first-team WOAC. Braden Dorn was first-team WOAC. He is their quarterback.
Running back.
Yeah, running back.
But he does play some quarterback.
He's listed as their quarterback, but he moved in running back. Brody Morton is their freshman quarterback. He was first-team WOAC. Grady Hutchinson was first-team defensive back in the WOAC. Evan Riley, first-team offensive lineman. Brody Lynch, first-team linebacker. And Aiden Walters, number 73, was a first-team defensive lineman. They had several guys that were second-team as well as honorable mention. But this is a team that has put up a lot of points. They've been very successful this year through the air and on the ground. They're led by Morton, who's thrown for almost 1,700 yards, 19 downs, interceptions.
Here come Bulldogs, undefeated, 11-0, and looking to move to the next round.
On the ground, the Arrows are led by Dorn with just over 1,000 yards, 16 touchdowns, which was fifth in the WOAC, and Morton, his passing yardage was second in the WOAC. And then their best receivers, Malachi Stevenson, as we said before, number 2, 36 catches for 626 yards and 10 touchdowns. So a lot of weapons. We haven't seen this kind of balance and weaponry on offense since week 2 when we traveled down to Germantown.
Right.
So definitely a huge test for us on both sides of the ball. They are led in tackles by Brody Lynch, number 56, who has 82 tackles on the year. He's a middle linebacker.
And I just got some Bulldog stats here, courtesy of Doc Ginn, as usual. No other MU team in history has gone 11-0. This team has scored the second most overall touchdowns in MU history, the second most rushing touchdowns in MU history, second most passing touchdowns in Milton history. The defense has only given up 2 rushing scores the entire season, and one of those was against our JVs. Interestingly, Blake Broomball last week, his 99-yard return of the opening kickoff was the longest kickoff return in MU history, and the second longest play in MU history, and that will be a trivia question.
I already know that one.
I know that you guys will get, but it's still a good one. It's still a good one.
It is a good one.
Just a couple personal stats here for some guys. Elam needs 79 yards tonight to reach 1,000. He'd be the 25th Bulldog to do that. Ozzie Gregg, who's had a great year. We always talk about him every day. Every game, Ozzie Gregg moved into the single-season top 10 in total tackles with 17 tackles versus Green. He currently has 118 tackles, good for 8th place on the single-season chart. Milton has scored 20 or more points in 11 quarters this season, all in the first or second quarters of games. So 11 out of 22 possible. First and second quarters, we've scored over 20 points.
And it looks like the Bulldogs have won the toss and Preble has won the toss and deferred. Am I right or wrong?
No.
I got it backwards.
We won the toss and deferred.
Thank you so much.
The ball.
I also believe, and I could be wrong on this, I believe Connor Yates needs 1 sack or a half sack to become the career sacks leader at Milton-Union.
Oh, okay.
And I could be wrong on that, but I've heard that Doc would have to confirm.
That's the rumor mill.
That's the rumor mill.
I loved our playoff preview with Doc saying if we have a 1-point lead after one quarter, we have a 94% chance to win.
Yep.
That was unbelievable to me when I watched that again this morning.
A couple thanks here. Answering Barnsley's question, Nate Morter indeed set a new MU playoff TD pass record with 4 touchdowns last week versus Greenland. The old record was 3, and that was Nathan Broomball.
Okay.
Versus Wyoming.
Stevenson and Doran back to receive. The ball will be put in play by number 1, senior Mason Grudich. We're about 45 seconds from game time, and the excitement here in the stadium is palpable. You can just feel it.
Good crowd by Shawnee.
Yep. Great weather.
Unbelievable weather.
It feels like it's one of the opening weeks of high school football.
This weather's nuts. Of course, it's probably going to be 20 below zero in 2 weeks. I certainly hope not.
No fog, though.
And you know what? That honestly, like, these kids adjusting that, if it gets cold real quick, you're going to have a snow game here in a couple weeks.
No.
It's going to take people time to adjust to that.
I'm going to apologize right away, guys. It's going to be hard for me to see some of these numbers on the Arrows team. They're very tight to the jersey, and the Arrows in all white.
Aztec.
The Milton-Union Bulldogs in the white pants, traditional red home garb. And we are about to get started as Grudich approaches the football, and it's in the air.
Good kick.
And it's going to hit about the 3 and spin to the left into the end zone for another touchback, where the Arrows will start 1st and 10 on the 20.
It's kind of interesting. They looked like they were really interested in catching that at all. Because it didn't fall in the end zone. It rolled in the end zone. But they, of course, I guess if you're on the 5 and it's at you, you're going to let it go.
So the Arrows are led by a freshman quarterback, number 10, Brody Morton, who took over about week 3, and they found something they liked, and they've stayed with it. He's looking for a play call early with the play clock down at 15, and he's in the pistol with Braden Doran to his right. It's handed to Stevenson on a jet sweep, and he is hit for a loss.
Cooper Brown.
It's a -3. 2nd and 13.
Nice play by Coop. He read it, stuck his nose in there right away. Good hard hit by Cooper.
Trying to get their playmakers into the game early. No huddle. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to the right. Again, Stevenson in motion.
I felt like the quarterback may have flinched there, and that's something I know they've tried to clean up the last couple years is quarterbacks kind of balk in their silent count.
Morton's got the snap. It's a high snap. He looks to throw. He's under pressure. He throws high, and it's incomplete.
Decent protection there by Shawnee. He had a little bit of time.
3rd and 13. And the home crowd comes to their feet on this first 3rd down of the football game.
And this is where you got a freshman quarterback who, you know, you're 3rd and long, you're in enemy territory, you're behind the sticks. We're going to have to stand up a lot so we can see over the crowd.
2 receivers left, 2 right. Snap and a roll to the left. Blitz is on, and he's down at the 5. The ball's loose, and it is a Milton-Union touchdown! A defensive touchdown. Connor Yates covered the football.
Ozzie Gregg blitzed right through the A-gap, then didn't get a hand on him, and Ozzie ends up causing the turnover. You know, with the coach, with the Tim Antoni's defense, 3rd and long, you know pressure's coming. You just don't know where it's coming from. And we pinned our ears back, and we got home.
And once again, we mention him every week, but Ozzie Gregg in there like a bullet.
Yep.
Calls the fumble.
And the touchdown recovered by number 85, Connor Yates. Grudich on to add the extra point. Snap, set, kick is up and good, and it's 7-0. And just like last week, they've jumped on top early and send the message.
Great play. On the ball in a heartbeat. As Coach Antoni said, 11 hats flying with the ball, and that's exactly what happened.
Just saw Connor run over to Ozzie and give him a big old hug. And, I mean, that's the kind of teammate he is. Just a great kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
They all are.
And that's one thing we can say about this team. You talk about a lot of talented teams, and they may play down their competition. We have done a great job all year of jumping on people from the get-go. There really isn't a lot. Again, even to go to Valley View, we drove right down the field and got points. Okay, so that's an experienced team. They know to get ahead early, set the tone early.
And I would say if when Doc Ginn watches this tomorrow on Saturday, that's got to be the quickest defensive touchdown in MU history. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Well, somebody would almost have to fumble the kickoff and run it back.
Or
a
pick
six
yeah.
like first or second play.
Grudich.
Oh, he got that one.
Spear,
he got that one.
It's in the end zone.
That was a better kick.
Wow.
And you wonder how Preble's going to handle this, because you just think about the attacking mode we're in now. And, I mean, are they going to try to set up a screen pass, something to slow us back down? You know?
Yeah, I mean, you got to deal with the pressure. And, one thing that Coach Antoni said on the pregame was they're not going to put this freshman quarterback in tough situations. Well, we're in round 2 of the playoffs, so he's going to have to make some tough plays.
He's going to have to make some plays. Morton, hands, positive yardage that time, but just 2 yards. Tackled that time by Dawson Tinnerman, number 15. Second down and 8.
I think, when you're talking about solid teams and it's one touchdown, that's what their sideline, their coach are saying, hey, it's one possession. Let's get back to what we're doing. And I think they're going to grind. They're going to put the ball in Dorn's hands and try to put together a drive here.
Dorn in motion. Morton looks to pass. Throws it over the middle. Wide open, and he missed him. Oh, he was wide open, and it looked like it could have been 6 the other way, but he overthrew him.
Yeah, he had him by 5 yards. A little miscommunication there.
Looked like our safety bid on that fake swing pass.
Well, and that's, you start playing better teams and they scout, they see tendencies, and they know that we got some guys that can fly to the ball, and sometimes that misdirection gets them.
The ball was intended for Stevenson. Cooper roll in the backfield this time, and he rolls to the right. Throws over the middle, first down, good catch. Gain of 13 down to the 35-yard line. Number 8, Dylan Campbell with the catch. And a good throw from the freshman to get the first down of the game for the Arrows.
Give him a little breathing room.
So 1st and 10 at the 35, 10-12. First quarter, if you're just joining us, a defensive touchdown by the Dogs. On a strip sack, last possession, it's 7-0. Snap. Looks to throw, quick slant, and it's incomplete. Zach Lovin on the coverage, intended for Dylan Campbell again, 2nd and 10.
Looks like they're not going to be afraid to throw the ball.
I think that's how they're going to have to try to win the game.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to run on us.
They also don't want to put it in the air 40 times.
Right.
Number 5, roll all the way out here to the sideline. He's going to keep the football, and he's not going to get a yard.
Good tackle there. Looks like Carter Burner.
Yeah,
big tackles there.
Carter Burner. 3rd down and 10. The third down of the game. They've been successful once and very unsuccessful once here. 3rd down and 10. Cowbells are ringing tonight here at the stadium.
Here we go. This is where you got to really contain. This is where you got to watch a screen, some sort of action to alleviate our pressure.
Dorn, Roll, and Stevenson all to his left. He's got the snap, and we've got a flag, and it looks like we may have
false start.
A false start. It is a false start. Now we're having a little discussion.
I think
It is a false start on the Arrows. 3rd and 15.
And you know, I wish we could get a number on that, because I think there's something going on with their silent count that's a little iffy.
Again, trips left with their 3 main receivers. Morton's got it. Looks to throw. He's chased by Brown. He's going to run for it, and he's going to step out of bounds about the 37-yard line. Nowhere near the first down. It's 4th down and 8.
Jake Brown was running him down.
And the Arrows send the punt team on here with 9:02.
Okay, the $1 million question.
Do you kick to 8?
Do you kick the broom ball?
Do you kick to 8? You gonna punt? Do you kick to 8? There you
All
go.
right.
Hey,
That's
we
good
got
stuff.
a little. Is that good?
Yeah, I'll have my wife work on that with the first graders. Roll to punt. Oh, he hit it,
Nope.
and he's going to kick it.
Good punt. Great punt.
Yeah,
At
it
the
was.
20, and it rolls out
That was an
about the
excellent punt.
13-yard
Great
line.
distance. Didn't give him a chance.
Yeah, that was good.
And so for the first time tonight, the Bulldogs touch the football. And they've got a lead, 7-0. Marked at the 13. 1st and 10. And they're trying to find a way to stop explosive plays, 20-yard plays.
Well, and like they talked about on the pregame show, these guys have been able to stop one-dimensional teams. We're not one-dimensional, and that's going to be the question tonight.
And what are they going to try to stop? They're going to try to stop the pass, or are they going to try to stop the run?
Keegan Crow's going to go to the left and
Looks like we got a lot
mark
of
at
movement.
the numbers.
I don't know if that was
They
intentional.
switch formation sides. Here we go. Snap, and it's up the middle. Oh, my
a big
goodness.
boy.
And Elam says, ouch, is 72.
Swallowed him up.
Don Ledford. He's listed at 6'3", and he made the play fairly easily after a gain of 1.
It's like in baseball. If you got a pitcher that's just a fastball guy, guys can sit on it. They can time him up. But if he can throw, some off speed, he keeps him off balance, and that's what we got to be able to do, being multidimensional.
This time Connor Gibson split all the way out. I formation. Broomball's got it. And he cuts it up, and it's brought down after a gain of 2, maybe 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 7 from the 15.
Two nice plays by the defensive line of Shawnee there.
That's a big one right up front. Officials timeout.
We don't like Blake's knee pads.
Knee pads, yeah.
What's wrong with them?
I think they feel like they're too small, or they are not.
They're not covering the knee fully, I guess, would be the rule.
That's something that should have been caught before the game.
Yeah, that doesn't help us on 3rd
say
and
He's
8.
been
Third
playing defense.
3rd and 8, Mortar in the pistol. Snap, and he looks to throw. It's a quick screen out to number 17, and he is swallowed up.
Which would have been Blake.
So Mayfield made the catch, but it's a 3 and out, and the Dogs will have to punt.
Are they going to let Blake come back in and punt?
Yeah, here he comes.
Yeah, that's pretty silly to wait till now.
I mean, we're almost halfway through the first quarter, and
And now they catch it?
now you catch it. That's just
Let's just say it's not ideal. Wind is blowing.
Let's see, it only took us like 5 minutes to start banging on officials.
South to north.
Normally it's the second half.
There's a high spinner. It's going to hit at the 46 and roll forward. And it's going to continue to roll forward all the way to the 31.
Nice punt by Blake.
54-yarder. 6:55.
Little shout out to Becky Black, longtime Bulldog fan and middle school secretary. Little love for her tonight.
Oh, yeah.
she's in the house. Hey,
she's doing her duty.
she's right
Oh, she's
here.
here.
Oh my, she's right there.
Doing her duty, that's
she
why.
is so pumped that you brought up her name.
Yeah, Becky needs some airtime.
You're welcome.
Morton again in the pistol. Flanked by Stevenson this time. No, it's not Stevenson. It's number 3, who's going to get about a yard. Braden Doran.
Doran.
2nd and 9.
And I've got all sorts of trivia tonight.
Oh, I bet. I bet you do, Reggie Ray.
That's right. And I'm going to start out easy for you guys. Build your confidence up. Although you guys did pretty well last week.
Yeah. Coach Burner was on fire.
No, I got lucky a couple times.
Roll,
Of course,
split
I
all the
missed
way
so
out.
many.
It's number 3 again. No, it's number 2, and he got away out to the 40, just short of a first down.
Got a couple hands on him, but couldn't get him down.
Stevenson, 3rd down and 1.
See if they go with a little power here or misdirection.
I could see a little play action.
No.
Maybe this is 4-down territory for them.
Yeah, a little early for that.
Snap. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ethan Lane, the Lane train, said no, sir. -3. Make it 4th down and 3 or 4.
That's a whole lot of boy.
And here comes the punt unit.
It's a whole lot of man.
That's enough of that.
Nice play by Lane Train. Well, let's see where he punts it this time. That was a good punt last time.
Yeah, down to the 13 last time.
Put it at an angle and where Blake couldn't get to it and still had some good distance on it.
Doran to punt. Oh, this one's in the
he
middle
missed
of the
that
field.
one.
It's going to bounce right up to Blake this time, and he's got the football. 30. Makes a jump cut, and he's swallowed up at the 25. Good coverage by the Arrows there.
Absolutely.
So the Dogs take over again. First time 3 and out. 4:55 left in the first quarter. Not sure I would have believed that the Dogs would not have a first down yet this late in the quarter, but they've only touched it once. So.
And we're 3 and out.
Yeah, we'll better make sure we got all our knee pads in their proper places by 3rd down.
All right, boys.
Sorry. Too soon.
Snap this time. We're going to go up the middle with the football. And again, just runs into the pile. Looks like he moved forward that time.
Got a good push up front.
Got a good 5 that time. 2nd down and 5. Tackled by Aiden Walters, but a good run. Shortens the sticks to 2nd and 5. 4:32 and counting in a quickly moving first quarter.
All right.
Got some isolations here down at the bottom with Cooper Brown, number 19, out on the numbers. And they're giving him about 10-yard cushion. Snap. It's a quick slant to Broomball. He's got it. It's a first down, and he's all the way to the 40. Good pitch and catch that time from Nate to Blake, and it's a first down.
And you're right. They're giving a lot of cushion.
He's got 10-yard cushion.
I mean, they just keep everything in front, and you know that's a strategy.
You have to.
We're going to give you 8 to 10. At some point, the field's going to shrink. We're just not going to give up the big play.
Right. You're not going to explode and get a quick 6. But it is first down. And again, Mortar under center. This time Connor Gibson all the way to the numbers. Snap, and it's handed inside. Elam, and he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage by
get anything inside.
Dylan Campbell. Loss of 1, 2nd and 11. We won't give up on the run, though, boys.
No, absolutely not.
Pound it out a little bit. See how that's happening in the 3rd and 4th quarter. 15 on the play clock. This one's coming in a little slow this time. 13 on the play clock as the Dogs rush to the line. 7. Pistol shot, and it's handed to Elam, who's going to cut it up and dives forward. Another gain of 6 for Michael.
Good run by Elam.
It'll be 3rd down and 5.
And you can see early Coach Pierce establishing the line of scrimmage, establishing the run. And that's a lot of stuff that's, pre-planned through scouting and where do they want to see, how are they adjusting, how are they handling our stuff.
Jordan Foose out wide with Cooper Brown. Quick pass to Brown. He turns it up, and he's got a 1st down and protects the football well. 1st and 10 at the 48, plus territory for the red and white.
Nice play by Cooper. Catch the ball. Make sure you got the 1st down.
Catch and protect. 2:10 and counting.
Move the sticks.
And Nate, calmly just making the easy throws that really Preble's giving.
Same formation this time to the left. Mortar's got it. And it's a draw. Handed to Elam, and they swallow him up again. Gain of about 1. Don Ledford that time with the tackle.
And Preble doing a nice job up front.
Ledford's having a nice quarter. 133 and counting, 2nd and 9.
Their D-line's done a nice job so far.
Mm-hmm.
Tie formation this time. And it's faked. It's up for grabs. And it's incomplete.
Well, just about ripped my head off. My own head off.
Yep, that's what I did.
3rd down and 9. That time looking for Yates.
Looking for Yates.
Interesting field position here if we get to a 4th down. Shawnee coaches are trying to get the crowd involved.
A little far to kick from here.
A little bit. I was thinking more like 4 down territory.
I agree. And it is. I think for sure with
Boost in the slot again. Snap. Sets. Throws to Brown. It's tipped and incomplete, and it would have been a 1st down, wide open.
He had him.
And the Dogs will have to punt. Very impressed with the Preble defensive line so far.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Getting your hands up, and
that would have been an easy pitch and catch 1st down.
Yeah, he really didn't do anything wrong. He just
no, he just got on.
Yeah, just nice play. Nice play by the defensive lineman.
So Broomball looking to pin the arrows deep here. High snap. He went up and got it, and it's a low spinner.
Oh.
And it's going to hit and roll. This could work out. It will work out. Down at the 11.
Just like we planned.
Yep.
1:01 left in the quarter.
A little bit of a shank. I think he was trying to put it over in this corner and just.
It looked like he was going to bring it down and take off for a second.
I thought he almost hit the Shawnee kid in the head with the ball.
He did.
That would have been a crazy thing.
Yeah, it would.
Got any scores yet?
So a defensive struggle.
Absolutely.
I think probably the score we're all most interested in is going to be the Brookville Northeastern game.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Call a few up here.
Morton, pistol, flanked by Roll. Fake to Roll. Morton turns to throw, throws it up in the air, and it's incomplete. Connor Yates got his hands up, and
Tip City 7, Trotwood 0. Versailles 20, Twin Valley South 0. Fairmont Springfield 0-0. Wyoming 7-0 over Shawnee. Centerville 3-0 over Marysville. New Bremen Riverside 0-0. Valley View Blanchester 0-0. Urbana Clinton Massey 7-7. McNick 7-0 over Eaton.
2nd down and 10. Motion. Morton this time keeps. Looks to throw. It's up the sideline. And it is incomplete. Zach Lovin that time.
Brookville 6, Northeastern 0, first quarter.
Go Devils.
And that's a situation where Brookville gets up. They're so good up front. They can grind the clock and keep that Northeastern offense off the field.
Mechanicsburg 7-7. Huron 3, Coldwater 0.
That Minster Mechanicsburg that's just a slugfest. Those two teams.
Yeah.
My goodness. We've got trips right. 3rd down, 10. Campbell's got it. He steps up. He throws, and it's incomplete.
Boy,
he got sandwiched, but he got up.
Yep.
Nice
And
play by
punt,
Cooper.
the punt was the right play. It's a 4th down punt coming for the Arrows.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to give scores.
Well, I was going to say, Coach Antoni's talking about lining up, understanding what they're trying to do, and our defense has really done a great job early of being right where we need to be.
Except for the one play that he overthrew.
He overthrew.
That might have been a big play.
Yep.
Rolled a punt. It's a high
That's
spinner.
a nice punt.
Oh, it hit a guy. Oh, Mayfield
wow.
picked it up.
Oh, Mayfield.
Oh, what a play he's going to make. All the way down to the 25, and that is luck personified.
How does that happen?
Wow.
Hey, at least he had the awareness to grab the ball. You know what I mean?
And it is a short field. 28 seconds left in the quarter.
At least he had the awareness to stay with the play.
And now the Dogs are going to have a short field.
Yeah, the ball bounced right up to him, off of him, and what could have been a disaster almost turned into a breakaway touchdown.
And that right there for a sophomore, what a heady play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tie formation this time. Broom ball in the slot. Foose. Oh, he turns it up. Big hole. All the way down to the 16. It's a gain of 9. And they've stopped the clock. It looks like a 1st down. Make it a gain of 11.
Good run by Foose.
All the way to the 15-yard line.
Good patience following his blocker. And looks like we're going to probably let it run out.
Jordan is limping a little bit coming back off the field.
So one of the interesting things right there, guys, was we went with a really tight formation package right there. We had Broomball on the wing. We had a tight end. We didn't split. And if you noticed, Shawnee was still in 4-deep coverage, which means we've got more hats than they do in the box.
Exactly.
So it's going to be interesting, right? And we run stuff out of that. So it'll be interesting to see. They're going to have to adjust because if we start getting a numbers advantage in the box, you saw right there, that's a 10-yard gain, and we had linemen downfield.
Well, that's the end of the first quarter, in case you didn't notice, and it's 7-0 MU.
All right, here we go. Trivia. Blake Broomball's 99-yard kickoff returns the second longest play of any kind in MU history. What is the longest play in MU history, and who's responsible for it?
Mitchell Evans, 100 and whatever it was, 3?
101.
101.
Versus?
Ottawa Glandor.
Correct. Mitchell Evans, 101-yard interception return in 2006 versus Ottawa Glandorf in the playoffs.
And both those plays are in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But yeah, OG's getting ready to go into for the game-winning touchdown, and nope.
Coach Brett Pierce has tied the immortal Coach Watt Farrar's record of 119 football coaching victories. And what year did Coach Pierce win his first game, and who was the victim? And hint, it's a parochial school.
2000.
Okay.
I don't know. I was
Rusty knows.
Layman Catholic.
Try the other one. Come on, man. In the league.
1st and 10 at the 16. This time Elam cuts it up, and he gains about 4.
Oh, Springfield Catholic Central.
Springfield Catholic.
We still in the SRC then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, well, I know it was in 2000.
Yep, it was 2000 versus Catholic.
Gain of 4 that time for Michael. 2nd and 6, and no huddle. Under center. He likes the matchup. Fake to Gibson. Looks over the middle. It's Cooper Brown.
Down.
Nice catch.
Touchdown, Cooper Brown.
And a flag on the play, probably for a late hit as well. It's 13-0 MU. Nice catch by Cooper. He had to come back to it a little bit, but nice athletic play. Was able to stop and come back a little bit and make the catch.
Officials talking about the play.
Yeah, is it a late hit?
It looked like he continued to hit him after the whistle. After he drove him back to like the 8.
He's calling a personal foul.
No, they called it on us. because they're talking to the Preble coaches.
Illegal hands to the
What?
Dead ball, personal foul against MU after the touchdown. And it's going to be on the kickoff.
It's on the kickoff or the extra point?
That's why they went over and asked.
Gotcha.
And he put it on the kickoff.
And he's kicking into the wind.
And Coach Pierce is not happy. And he's gonna officially give Coach Pierce an earful, and Coach Pierce is gonna give it right back.
So it is a touchdown, though, right? Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I think the conversation is probably one of those where you're going, hey, you're going to call that. You better be ready to call this, and this, and care and so forth.
Well, he drove him out of the end zone 6 yards, and I don't know if he tried to get away from him or whatever, but
yeah, and I'd be interested to know who they called that on.
Right. But it is 13-0. MU at 11:30 of the second quarter, and Grudich here to try to add a 14th point. Timing looked a little off, but Mason put it through, and it's 14-0.
So now he's going to have to kick from the 25.
Yes, sir.
Into the wind. Into a pretty good breeze.
You got Matt's boss.
Lost in all that mess was Cooper was wide open.
And it was a deflected ball. Like they got a piece of it, and Cooper was able to readjust.
So let's see here. I believe, right, he's going to kick from the 25. We'll see.
So again, this is where defense has got to really tighten up again, get another stop, get another possession, and just keep going against these guys. They're not going to go away. This is a good football team. They're 9-2.
They're 21-3 over the last 2 years. They're not going to die.
They were in the regional final last year.
Yep.
17 starters back or something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're going to hang around.
Yep.
This doesn't help. 15-yard, it's a big deal.
Mason, if it was me, I might kick where the grass is, not in the dirt.
Looks like you found
Dirt.
a little patch.
Yeah.
Hey, do you remember, I know you do, the old days when the NFL would play in September, like in Cleveland, and they wouldn't cover the,
Baseball.
the baseball field was everywhere.
Candlestick Park.
Oh, my word.
San Francisco.
I got a good story about that from my 7th grade football days, playing at Covington.
All right, so Grudich approaches the football, and he hits a little squibber.
Oh, he shanked.
And it's going to be picked up at the 40.
He was supposed to do that, but I don't think he hit it as hard as he wanted to hit it.
See, now they're getting a little, and that's, I think, the part of it that, they're guys, this goes back to the old SWBL. There's going to be a little bit of chippy. These guys are getting knocked around a little bit, probably like they're not wanting to.
So the penalty has definite ramifications as it's all the way out to the 44, the best field position that Preble has had by far tonight.
So here you can see quads to this side, but one of those guys has got to be on. He's not an eligible receiver.
Morton this time hands it to number 5, Roll, and he is tackled for no gain, second down and 10. Looked like Ozzie Gregg.
Is that 5? Yeah, yep.
Yeah, Roll. They gave him a yard, second and 9. 11:08 and counting. Early second quarter.
Again, right now, see, you got 4 receivers. You still got a back in the backfield. You got I can't tell what they got on the other. So they're trying to figure out, who's eligible, what they're doing, which right now they're okay. Looks like a wide receiver screen of some.
Again, handed to Roll. He broke through, and he got a first down. Gain of 12 that time. Tackled by Zach Lovin.
Trying to spread us out.
Cooper Roll. R-O-E-L-L. First and 10, plus territory for the Arrows.
Yep. We're going to try to widen this out and go right at us. what it looks like they're doing. Then they're bringing they got their best receiver, their best running back, and they're just hammering the ball with roll. We got to be careful. They got 3 really good receivers on this side.
False start that time by number 8. Dylan Campbell flinched. And it'll be 1st and 15. So the arrows are behind the sticks a little bit here on 1st and 15, 10-16 and counting here. Second quarter at the stadium, 14-0 if you're just joining us. This time snap, quick slant, looks to throw, and it's covered well and incomplete.
And it was the same thing they tried before.
There is a flag on the field.
Is it a hold or a late hit?
Looks like a hold where he put that flag. It's back at the line of scrimmage. Yeah.
Yeah, holding.
Now, if it would have been deeper where he threw it, I probably would have, could have been a late hit or something like that.
Promising start for the Arrows has gone sideways a little bit. It's now 2nd down and 25, and they're actually 4 yards back from where they started the drive. Good coverage that time by
he was
Connor.
there.
Now it'll be interesting to see how does Shawnee, I see Cooper roll. Looks like he's in the backfield still. Nope. Doran's back there.
Morton, swing pass, out to number 2, and he is just
Got nowhere to
swallowed
go.
up. 2nd down, 25.
Good play by the Bulldogs there. New Bremen 7-0 over Riverside in the second quarter. Valley View's Oliver Blanchester 21-0.
As expected.
Clinton Massey 14-7 over Urbana. 12-0 Brookville.
5-man front from the Dogs. This time it's handed to number 3, and he is hit by Jake Brown. 3rd down, 23.
Got about a yard there. Is that Doran on that carry?
It was Doran. 3rd and 23, and the Dogs going to prevent look. Looks like they're going to rush 3, maybe 4. Snap. It's an inside handoff. And a big hole. And a huge hole. And a 1st down. Malachi Stevenson on a counter, and they got a 1st down out of it on 3rd and 23.
I think we were thinking pass, and he got through the first line, and off he went.
Kid's fast.
Yeah, he is. Once he had a little space, he took off.
That's a confidence builder for PS.
Yep, absolutely.
Morton hands is like a halfback option pass, covered by Gibson.
Oh, he's going to get called.
He got called for pass interference. He didn't trust himself. Hey, 3 flags. Thanks, bud.
One more.
That'll be 15 yards and move the ball to the 18-yard line, and Preble's got something going. He was in position, too.
He's got to just turn and find the ball.
Yeah,
He's got to read his eyes, turn and find the ball.
If he turns and finds it, there's nothing there.
Trust where you're at.
All right. All right, here we go.
1st and 10 deep into MU territory. Snap, handed up the middle, and he doesn't get much. 3 Dogs on the tackle, but it's 18 Ozzie Gregg first, 2nd down and 9. Doran for a gain of 1. 8:04 and counting, second quarter.
And like I was talking about earlier, there was a point of emphasis. If you watch their quarterback, he kind of like half, and they've allowed the clap, but he's really getting his body into it. Now, obviously, that could be one of those things. It was a point of emphasis, and it's kind of fallen off. But you watch, he really sells it.
Campbell split wide on the numbers. Zorn's on the left number. Roll in motion. Snap. Looks to throw. Rolls. Under pressure. Ball's up in the air. This could be picked off. And we got a flag. It looks like it could be an offensive pass interference.
Yep.
That has to be offensive. He just went for the ball.
Offensive pass interference. It'll be 3rd and 9 or 2nd and 19. And it'll be 2nd and 19 as Coach Pierce takes the penalty. Kind of lost view of that. You probably saw it better on TV. Could not see it.
It looks like Gibby had a beat on it.
He was right there.
And the kid may have just made a play like, hey, we'll take the penalty instead of the turnover.
So 2nd and 19, 7:25. Second quarter, 14-0 MU.
Play clock's down to 15, and they're still getting their play in, so they're going to have to hurry here. May have to burn a
He's
timeout.
Probably going to have. Nope, they're rushing to the line. 6 on the play clock. 4 on the play clock. 2 on the play clock. And he does call a timeout just at the last second as they were confused.
Say you want another trivia question? Okay, I got one for you. Who was, this is a good one, and this is,
Can we get this one?
yes, in your era.
Oh, good.
Okay, who was MU's first opponent in their first ever playoff appearance?
Got
And
it.
who was the Bulldogs' first playoff victory over?
So Cincinnati Reading was the first opponent,
Correct. What year?
2002.
Winner or loss?
That was a loss.
Correct. 26-8 in 2002. I remember going down there to Reading, and then we had a basketball
Yeah,
meeting.
we went up to Toledo.
And
right?
Yeah. Or did we go to Cincinnati that year?
No, we went north. We
went
drove
to Tole-
forever.
That's right. After the game.
After the game. And the only good thing was we were freezing at the game, so
Yeah.
the car was warm, and that was okay.
Gosh, Kugler was insane.
We went to a cabin.
Yes, we did. That's right. Yeah, we left after the game and
Coach's retreat.
drove what, like 3 hours?
Is that what it was?
Like,
Coach's
felt like
retreat?
3 days. I
Yeah.
think we went to Canada.
It was because it was in the game was in Reading, and we got in after
Yeah.
the game at 9:30,
it
10
was
o'clock,
awful.
and
You
drove.
know,
to
you know what the
Toledo.
take on that was?
What?
Kugler's insane.
Kugler's
Yeah, there you go. Oh, my God.
Second down, 25. Motion. Fake this time. Oh, boy, jailbreak, Connor Yates.
That's it. If we're correct, that would make
I almost think that was a broken play. I almost think they were supposed to.
Off a timeout.
Yeah. Well, no, you're probably right. Maybe not. Okay, so what's the second half of that? Who was the first win?
3rd and 35.
We were just here last time.
I'm going to go Ottawa Glandorf.
You're right. Otto Glandorf, 2006. The Mitch Evans play.
Okay, got him back again. It's 3rd and 24 before.
3rd and 27 this time. And
And it looks like we're all over that.
Oh, he broke it. He broke it, but he did not get very far. Oh, it was well covered, but a gain of 5. 6:28 to go. 34-yard line. Looks like the offense is on the field.
Yeah, they're going to go for it. You're not punting here.
We've got a ton of
Who was
yards
that throw
to go.
to? Who caught that ball
Number
for them?
2.
Okay.
It was Stevenson. Nope, the punt team does
Yeah.
come on.
Really?
I think you do. I mean, you're so far. You take a shot, you pin us. Your defense is held up pretty good.
Yeah.
We had the
6
short
minutes.
drive. That's it.
Yeah, so
Yeah. I almost think you throw one deep, and if it gets intercepted, it's just like a punt.
sure, yeah.
Roll to punt.
Ooh, almost got to it.
Oh,
it's not gonna go.
Sticks. And what do we got?
He rolled in.
It's all about the ball, I think,
He
in
is
high
not.
school.
Oh. Has
They're
he
going to
called
put it on the 1. But great punt by Roll.
Great coverage and great punt.
All right, we're going to go quarterback sneak. How about a 99.5? Dandy Don Meredith. You guys remember that on Monday Night Football when Dorsett went 99.5?
Yep. I don't.
I do
Because I
not.
was like 2 years old, probably.
Okay, my bad.
That was like 83, wasn't it?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
I
4.
was probably watching. I don't remember that, though.
I remember watching it on highlight reels later, but
They only had 10 offensive players on the field, and they went 99 yards. It's amazing.
well, only one's got to carry the ball.
Tell you what, we've had a hard time running power here.
Mm-hmm.
No sneak. It's an interior
Oh,
handoff.
and
he got a ton of yards. He
Yeah.
got a first down.
Nice
Big
run.
time.
Michael Elam.
11
gain
yards.
of 11.
11 tough yards.
Nice power run. He carried that pile for 5 yards.
I couldn't even see him.
Yeah. Well, that's a big play right there.
Absolutely. Probably hoping to get 2 yards out of that play.
Yeah.
First and 10 on the 11.
Well, and the other thing is, they've shown strong, but, where's their conditioning at? Can we wear them down? And that's something we've always been very – our coaches do a great job keeping our guys in great shape throughout the season.
Tell you, I saw Foose coming off. He's limping.
Shift. Elam. This time he runs right into a number.
It's going to be a loss of none, or gain of none, it looks like.
Number of arrows. 5:14 and counting. Yeah, losing Foose is a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
Second down and 11
To put Lovin in?
from the 10. Looks like Zach
Lovin
is in.
Lovin or Gibby. Those
Yeah.
guys kind of rotate that spot.
Again, tight formation.
And there's
Little
Gibby.
counter to Gibson this time, who spins and powers his way. Got about 6. Third down and 5 or 6. 6. Third and 6. Good run by Connor.
Yeah, good run by Gibson.
Okay, well, here's where, a team that can do 2 different things can really give you problems because they, 3rd and 5 here. Not 4-down territory, but you got to protect against both.
This time we've got 2 receivers split. It's Gibson and Broomball. Snap to Mortar. It's a little bubble screen to Blake, who's got it, and he's got a first down.
Good acceleration there to get the first down.
And the Dogs keep it.
Talking about those other 2 runners, Lovin and Gibson, good quality runners, and, they're going to get the job done. Not quite as angry as a runner as Foose, but good, hard, quick, shifty runners.
And we would love nothing more to keep the ball the rest of the half. Little counter this time. Broomball hits the corner. Crow got a gain of 10 and another first down.
It's not a real good spot. I don't really like that spot. But,
You kidding me?
wow, he's moving.
The whole
That's not even close. That's a terrible spot.
That's a terrible spot.
Gee,
He got tackled on.
Christmas.
He got tackled on the 35.
The entire chain game's like,
It's not even close.
I mean,
first down.
He's calling it a first down. He needs to. It's not even close.
we're gonna measure.
Come on, guys. You're a playoff crew.
Let's get it figured
bang.
out here, fellas.
That didn't mean much in football, boys.
Well, why don't you
Gotta
measure?
Jiminy Christmas.
If you're not sure, measure it, fellas. That's
Maybe
why-
if you spotted it on the 35 where he landed, it would have been easy.
Well, here's the thing, and he even the lines judge here spotted it a step. By the time it got to the middle of the field, it had went 2 steps. If you look at where the guy is at in front of the ball, where his toes at, that's where the original spot was, which was even a bad spot.
Yeah, he was on the line. It's
Yeah,
first down.
Not even close.
When are they going to get lasers for this stuff so we don't have to do this?
Did you just say lasers?
Yeah.
I would agree.
Fucking laser beams on the stick.
Hey, chain game getting a little camera time there.
Yeah, there you go.
What would Pickett do? If there was a laser, you got Pickett. He's been doing him and Mark Herkins and
Yeah, I know,
what would
right?
those guys do? They'd have to sit and watch.
No, they still got to have chains, but the lasers just shoot a straight line.
Okay, got
You know?
it. Got it.
Snap. This time we go up the middle, and Elam again
Good tough run.
lowers the shoulder, gains 3, second down and 7. 56 that time with the tackle, Brody Lynch.
I'm impressed with their defensive line.
5'10", 215.
Physical, strong.
What's their go both ways situation, and do they do that a lot? Or
I got to imagine they do.
Yeah.
They don't have a ton of kids over there either.
second and 6.
Probably like we do.
Interior counter,
Joker
broom
action.
ball.
Good block.
And a cutout. Oh, he got hit by the head.
Nothing. No call there. You've got to be kidding me.
He clubbed his head.
Holy cow.
Dylan Zorns gets the tackle, if you want to call it that. First down.
Okay.
Plus territory to the 47.
So
Backyard rules.
So we're playing prison rules.
All right. If you tackle above the shoulders and don't get caught,
203, 202, 201 here in the quarter.
gonna stop.
Whew. Does he go for a deep ball? It's a quick out this time to Brown, who's going to push his way to the 35.
There was a little extra shove again.
That's all right.
And the official marks it at the 37. Second down.
Second down, Bulla.
And 149. Dogs have 3 timeouts. Plenty of time and plenty of timeouts.
I feel like there's a lot of baiting going on.
Yeah. There's I'd like to say we're going to close to getting field goal range, but there's a pretty stiff wind blowing right out of the west.
Yeah. So Brookville's up 18-0.
This time we're going to go to Broomball, who breaks outside. Uses his speed, and a flag comes flying.
Going to be a clip. It's going to come back.
And that first down's going to become second down and a lot. But it is downfield. Hold is the call.
It's one of those where you're driving your man one way and then Blake cuts outside of you, so you kind of hang on to him for a second.
So it becomes second down and about 7. It was second down and 1.
That's what it looks like.
141 and counting here. Dogs on a major drive. Started at the half-yard line.
Touchdown here is kind of a dagger.
And the Dogs will get the ball first to start the third. It's a sluggo. It's up for grabs, and he came back and got the ball. He caught the football
What a catch.
at the 14-yard line.
What a catch.
And timeout, MU, with 1:21 to go.
I thought that ball was just going to hit the ground.
Yep.
I don't think anybody was even going to get to it.
So the wind knocked it down, and Cooper saw it and came back and got it. 14-yard line.
Nice 43-yard pass and catch. Well, here's the deal. One, this is where the benefit of having your basketball players. Throw it up, let them go get it. But again, sometimes an underthrown ball like that is to the advantage of the receiver because he can see it. He's got his eyes on it. He can come back to it. It also can put the defensive back in a bad position to, prevent him movement towards the ball. That's why you see in the NFL and the college game, they throw those back shoulder throws are really tough to defend.
Yeah, and that turns into pass interference half the time because,
You're trying to go back to get
the ball. But what a catch that was.
That was.
And that's a big play. Coming off a penalty, now we are in, inside. We're in the red zone. Time is not a factor
Not
at this
at all.
point.
2 timeouts, 120. 121.
2 big catches this half by Cooper. The touchdown and then that one.
First and 10. Inside handoff to Broomball.
He's got a hole.
Cuts it up. And he gets down to about the 7. Good tackle that time by Roll. 110, 109 and counting. Plenty of time here as the Dogs are trying to complete a 99.5-yard drive. 1 minute to go in the half. Second and 4. Crow at the top. Broomball split left.
There it is.
Looks to throw. It's a screen pass. Elam
Oh,
makes a
guy
man miss.
Oh, what
He
a
goes
play.
to the end zone. Touchdown, Milton-Union. Oh, he made a man miss at 41.6, and it is 20-0. And you have just seen a 99.5-yard drive.
What an athletic play by Elam. He catches, turns, and the Shawnee guy is right there, and he just hops sideways, and the guy grabs air.
And what a great play call. You're in a short field. Broomball's ISO'd at the bottom of that play, one-on-one. Everybody in the stadium is thinking ISO ball to Blake, and he slips Elam out into a screen.
Beautiful. Snap, set, kick is up, and it is good. And it is 21-0 Bulldogs. 41 seconds to go, second quarter.
Great job right now by our defense, transition into offense, in the composure. You know, they had a short field. We get the stop. They pin us on the 1, and we just calmly go 99 yards before the half. And by the way, we get the ball to start the second half. That you talk about your 18 seniors, the guys that have been here, they've won so many games, and that showed so much right there in that last 4 minutes right now this half.
That's an impressive drive.
And it is.
And you're thinking when we're on the 1, we're hoping to get enough yards to get a punt or to get one first down, and then we go 99 yards and score. What a great play by Elam. That guy thought he had him dead to rights, and he just hopped sideways like a rabbit.
They call that a jump cut.
And then just ran into the end zone. That was impressive.
I think Chris Berman calls that a whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah. Bill Raftery, he left a little stuff on the, he left a little lingerie on the deck.
Gosh, some of those guys should just not get so excited.
It's awesome.
Is it?
Oh, he's going to hit a little squibber again. It bounces up to roll. That's not roll. It's number 6. My apologies. Dylan Zorns that time. And Preble's going to take it at the 34-yard line. Guess they're not dealing with that wind.
Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good win in his face.
35 seconds left. Preble's got 2 timeouts. All MU in the second quarter. Kind of took over the football game.
And a great stand defensively when they had the short field, and we pushed them back and forced them to punt.
Yep. Well, and then they get that long run. We had them 3rd and 24, and they get that long run. And
Morton, little screen pass. And a good 9 yards that time.
By the way, Kristen's not going to be here at halftime.
I was just getting ready to check.
Because she's already been here. However, and by the way, Kristen did end up 2nd in the nation in scoring Division II women's soccer. But Coach Roos.
Oh, great.
We're going to do a little girls basketball preview. They have their first scrimmage tomorrow, so we're going to talk with Coach Roos.
Didn't want to have to
Who did they have on that reception? Who did you have on that?
I'm not sure, Coach.
Okay, I'm going to give it to
I think it was
Barnesy. Give us a little baseball update, too.
I fell asleep last night, to be honest with you. Another screen. Same play, Coach. It's Stevenson.
Which number is that?
2.
Good. That's who I had.
First down that time. Back-to-back screen plays. 23 seconds left as Preble's trying to mount a last-second drive here in the second quarter.
See if they take a shot.
You have to do
They got to take a shot here.
Coach Roos is in the house.
They got to try to go Stevenson deep or Dorn deep here.
Yep, she's here.
I love interviews. I can go.
You're like Ron Burgundy.
File your nails.
Yeah. Another
Same
screen pass.
play again.
And he steps out of bounds for a loss of 2. Dylan Zorns made the catch and stepped out. 18 seconds
I thought that was
to go.
Campbell. I thought that was Dylan Campbell, number 8.
It may have been. Yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
I can't see.
Thank you.
I don't know, Coach. Campbell's on this side. I think it was Zorns. He's over there.
He's right there. Is this guy right here?
Yeah, it was over here.
Oh, okay. So what number is that?
6.
Oh, okay.
Motion. This time it's handed.
Running outside.
Tackled that time by Cooper Brown. Stevenson with the carry. Gained about 5. 13 seconds left. 3rd down and 12.
Third down for the Arrowheads.
Hey, you might as well take a shot here.
MU again gets the football to start
Who's the carrier
the
on
third
that?
quarter.
I can't see across that
That
field.
was
Is that Dorn? Like Roger Dorn?
Yeah. If you ever tank another play like that.
Dorn.
Nice reference. That was good.
Thank you.
Oh, I like that.
10 seconds to go.
Dynamite add-in, Marty.
They are confused. 5 seconds on the play clock. Morton's got it. Full out blitz this time. And they hit the screen again. That's number 2. Stevenson. It's going to be 4th down and 4. 7 seconds to go. Don't run it again. Coach Maddox trying to find a 45-yard play here.
I'm not sure. See, that right there should be
A false start.
that's a false start.
Because he jumped.
They all jumped like the ball was getting snapped. That's a false start.
Timeout, Arrows.
Yep.
I mean, not only did the quarterback, but
Everybody hopped.
Dorn did.
Yeah, he did.
That is 100% a false start. But
4th down and 3. 7 seconds to go. 21-0 MU.
when they're talking here, be smart, don't be stupid. Keep everything in front.
Be smart, don't be stupid.
Be smart, don't be stupid. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. That's good coaching.
Yep, need that on a shirt.
Yeah.
I
Be
do the-
smart, don't be stupid.
Hey, some people learn different ways.
That's
So
right.
some people need to be smart, and then
That's
other people need to
positive.
say, don't
it's
be
the
stupid.
negative.
That would
right.
be the
It's
carrot,
good.
and, the carrot and the stick.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
The carrot and stick
Yeah.
in one statement.
I do that with golf. Don't be stupid.
Hey, be fast.
Hit it in the fairway.
Don't be slow.
Don't be slow, right? Exactly.
I mean, come on, guys.
Oh,
That's the expert analysis people have been looking
It
for.
is. It is.
That's what they look for.
Connor Yates is out and now sneaks back in.
Here it is.
Oh, they're holding
Hell.
Jake Brown. It doesn't matter. It's a sack. Oh, my goodness. Hold me all you want. 0.4 on the clock. It's going to be a takeover on downs for MU
That's it.
Forward and clear, penalty.
That's it.
with 0.4 of a second left. 4 seconds left.
Oh, that's right. Change of possession.
Yeah, our ball in the 50.
All right. Let Mason try a.
I'd take a shot.
Would you really?
Heck yeah. Why not? What's? I mean, if it goes,
With that wind, he can't throw it more than 30 yards.
he doesn't have to. You think Brett Pierce doesn't have a couple trick plays?
Oh, they're taking a
They
knee.
are. And that's a smart thing
It
to do.
is.
But I can sit up here and go, why not?
You know, if he wins, he's the all-time winningest coach in MU history, right? Got to kind of trust him.
That's why we're sitting up here. And
That's right.
What a half for the Dogs. It's 21-0, everybody. A great start and a great second quarter. All MU.
Yep. Pretty good half for the Bulldogs. 21 points. Got to be happy. And the impressive thing is the 99-yard touchdown drive. All right. So we're going to have Coach Katie Roos. Hi, Coach Roos.
Hello.
How the heck are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good, thank you. Welcome to the halftime show.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you
I know
having
you-
me.
Well, we're glad you're here. Don't mind Russ if he takes his shoes and socks off. He's just trying to do math to do the stats.
I'll be back.
So, Coach Roos, how many years is this for you at Milton-Union as a teacher?
As a teacher, this is my 16th year at
Look at you,
Milton-Union.
veteran.
Yeah, I know. It
Six-
snuck up on me, but here we are.
Okay, 16 years. And then how many years as head basketball coach?
This is my 10th year as the head coach.
10
so-
years. And then what else have you coached at Milton-Union?
Well, I spent About 5 years coaching junior high volleyball before I took over as the varsity basketball coach.
Okay.
I coached 5 years of middle school girls basketball before I took over as the head coach, and then I'm in my, I think, 12th year coaching junior high track. So.
Oh, okay. Wow, you've done it that long, huh?
I think so. And I did spend a year coaching girls cross country too, so I've kind of made my rounds.
Yeah, okay. That's good. Let's give us a little background. Let's tell us, everybody, this is your life. Where did you grow up, Coach Roos?
I grew up in Bryan, Ohio, so in northwest Ohio, about an hour west of Toledo.
An hour west of Toledo. Okay, good. And Bryan, Ohio, home of?
That'd be Spangler Candy Company, known for the Dum Suckers and Coach Grudich's favorite, Circus Peanuts.
Circus Peanuts. I know Circus Peanuts take a lot of heat from people. I enjoy a good Circus Peanut.
I know you do.
And Coach Roos kindly, sometimes when she goes home and comes back, brings me a fresh.
That's right.
A fresh bag of Circus Peanuts.
Straight from the factory.
Straight from the factory. Although I think a nuclear blast, that's one of the things that survives a nuclear blast, or cockroaches and Circus Peanuts. But yes. Okay, so grew up in Bryan, Ohio, and went to school at college.
College,
What did you do in high school?
Well, I played volleyball for 4 years, and then I also played basketball for 4 years. So
Very good. And what's the mascot of Bryan?
We're the Golden Bears.
Golden Bears, the Bryan Golden Bears. And how are they in football this year?
Well, they made it to the first round of the playoffs, but they did lose last week against Elyria Catholic.
Okay, and what conference are they in?
They're in the NWOAL, Northwest Ohio Athletic League.
Okay, and what are some schools in that league?
Archibald, Patrick Henry, Wauseon, Delta.
Were those Division III schools? 2, 3? You don't know?
Division 2 in most, but I don't know what they are in football. I'll be honest.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No idea.
Football has 7, so that doesn't count. But okay, very good. So then you went to college at?
I went to college at the University of Dayton.
Go Flyers.
Go Flyers, that's right.
Dayton Flyers. And was this your first teaching gig?
It was. I student taught at Milton.
Oh, okay.
In the spring of 07.
Who'd you student teach with?
I student taught with Mike Meredith and then also Randy Thompson. So
oh, okay.
I did some time at the elementary, and then I spent some time at the middle school to finish up. So.
And then you took over for?
I took over for Paula Coder. So she retired in October of 07, and so they went ahead and hired me that summer and allowed me to start the school year. And then she spent just a couple months with me before she retired, and been here ever since.
And 16 years later.
That's right. Here we are.
So girls basketball got started a couple weeks ago?
It sure did. Yep.
And
today was our was a 2-week mark for us. So.
And then why don't you go ahead and tell us your coaching staff. Who are your junior high coaches?
Junior high coaches, I have Aaron Freisteller coaching 7th grade. Jeff Case is coaching 8th grade. And then Madison Harris returns for her 3rd year as my JV coach. And then a new addition to my staff coming over from the boys' staff is Jim Sarver.
You got Sarver.
I got Sarver, and
Good
we're very excited to have him. He's been a huge asset to our program.
Keep him out of trouble.
That's right.
Because that's hard to do. So tell us a little about the team this year.
We return everyone. We last year had a unique situation. We had no seniors, so everybody's back. And not only is everybody back, but we also return Rachel Jacobs, who was a key player for us that we lost last year to an ACL injury. So we're thrilled to have Rachel rejoin us. She's been a huge asset to have back on the court with us.
Absolutely. And then, so tell us about some of your seniors and juniors. Who are some of your varsity players?
As far as I have 5 seniors, Kirsten Robeson returned. She was a transfer student last year. Primary game is shooting 3-point shots. We return Annie Smith, who played some quality minutes for us, and we're looking for big things out of her. And then our other 3 seniors are Grace Martin, Piper Ortiz, and Phoebe Ortiz. And then as far as the other returners, we have Ava Berberich, who's a guard for us, very good defensively and dishes the ball out well. Jenna Broombaugh, who's a sophomore, returns as our point guard. And then Shannon Broombaugh is back in the post. And Morgan Quisenberry is looking to contribute defensively for us. She's kind of a lockdown defender, kind of a little bit of a spark and spunk for us. So we're excited to have everyone with us.
And you're going to start your scrimmage season tomorrow?
Yes, we open up our scrimmage season with Piqua. They're actually being coached by former Miami East coach Bruce Vanover. So he's moved on to Piqua. So we're excited to kind of see what we've accomplished in the last 2 weeks, and excited to see what we also need to continue to work on to prepare for the upcoming season.
And as far as the league goes this year, what are you expecting from the league this year?
You know, it's kind of interesting. You would say Bethel and Miami East are probably the favorites, but ironically, both are under new head coaches. So Kevin Evans has taken over at Miami East for Bruce Vanover. He was on Bruce's staff, but he will take over at Miami East. And then, it's going to slip my mind. Danny Elam is at Bethel now. So
he was at
Carlisle. He was an assistant at Carlisle, and he's
a Bethel guy.
Yes, he's a Bethel guy.
Does he teach there? I know he went to school there.
I believe he does.
Okay.
I don't know that for a fact, but I believe he is on their staff. So, so it'll be interesting to see the changes in head coaches there, what stays and what changes, and but I would say those two are probably the favorites going into the year, but I'd like to think we maybe will surprise some people. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, you would think with the East, you probably have a lot of continuity there with one of his guys taking over, but maybe Bethel, might see a lot of
might be
changes.
some changes there.
Right.
So.
And then, and the thing with your girls is you get a lot of really good athletes. You get a lot of 2 and 3 sport athletes.
Yes, and actually we're 2 weeks into the season, but we just added, we have 16 girls in the program, and 8 of them have only been with us for a week. So it was we'll be interested to see tomorrow, 1 week's worth of practice, where we're at. But sometimes that's a good thing. Kids come off a season and they're just sooner you get them competing again, the more beneficial that can be. So.
And you get them, it's got to get in basketball shape, but once you get them in basketball, then it's not that hard to get them in basketball shape because they're already in shape from whatever sport they were already playing.
Yep, correct.
And then what's your scrimmage schedule look like here in November?
After Piqua, we will go to Botkins on Tuesday, and then we host a home scrimmage again next Saturday against Eaton and Trotwood Madison. And then that following Monday, we'll go to Mississinawa Valley and scrimmage them as well as Greenville. So, and then we'll open our season on the 19th at Bradford. So.
Okay, and the 19th, what day is that?
That's a Saturday.
It's Saturday of Thanksgiving? Or
No,
before
it's
Thanksgiving?
before Thanksgiving.
Before Thanksgiving,
Yep.
okay.
Saturday before Thanksgiving.
So Thanksgiving's a little bit later this year.
Yes.
Gotcha. And then do you play that next week then before Thanksgiving?
We have a week, I say a week off. We play that Saturday, and then we play the Monday coming back from Thanksgiving break.
Okay.
So we don't play during that week of Thanksgiving, but we do play when we return from break. So.
Gotcha. And then are you doing the Covington tournament?
We're not doing the Covington tournament, no. We, with them being in our league, we didn't do that. We did Dixie tournament last year.
The Dixie tournament.
But we got out of that. We've kind of changed our schedule a little bit. We added Houston, Dayton Christian, and Dixie, actually, to our schedule to replace some teams that we lost.
Gotcha.
So.
Very good. And then, so you're going to get first scrimmage tomorrow, and then another one in a week, and then another scrimmage, and then the 19th.
Yep.
You go for real, and then you have another week in between there to
kind of tune up, because then that following week we'll play that Monday, and then we open league play then on December 1st. So.
And who do you open league play with?
I knew you were going to ask me that. Troy Christian.
Okay.
Under the direction of Zachary Roberts.
Gotcha.
Yep, we go Troy Christian and then Miami East. So.
Very good.
Yep.
So you're excited and ready to get rolling?
We're excited. Yes, we are very excited. The girls have been working hard in practice, and like I said, tomorrow we'll kind of measure up and see where we're at and where we need to get to before the 19th. So.
And get a lot of girls returning. Yes. And you got the secret weapon, one James Sarver on the bench
right.
with you.
Nobody's prepared for him.
That's right, the secret weapon.
That's right.
Jimmy Sarver. So, all right, well, very good. Well, I appreciate you stopping by.
I appreciate you having me up.
Thought maybe we would have Rusty back with some stats. Those guys run off and leave me and go eat food and drink things. And
that's very thoughtful, and leave you here to just fill the radio
to
silence.
flap in the wind. That's all right. So, Coach Roos, do you have anything else you'd like to add about the girls basketball program
Oh, gosh.
or anything else?
Or anything else. Well, it's a good start here for the Bulldogs this first
Oh, yeah.
half.
Absolutely.
Great start. Like to wish our other winter sports, boys basketball and wrestling. I was asked to give them a special shout out, so Coach King, I want you to know that I did give you a shout out.
If Coach Slonk was around, I'd get him up here, but
That's right.
I'm not sure if Slonk is here tonight.
I'm not sure either, but looking forward to a good winter season this year.
Oh, good. All right. Well, I'll set you free. I won't force you to
Well,
flap
thank
in the
you.
wind. But,
I appreciate it.
But thanks for stopping by,
Thank
Coach
you for
Roos.
having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you can good luck tomorrow.
Thanks.
That's Coach Katie Roos, head girls basketball coach. I'll run through. We got quite a few playoff scores to go over. Tip City is all over Trotwood Madison, 29-0 at halftime. New Bremen is all over Riverside, TRC School, 28-0. Versailles 51-0 over Twin Valley South at halftime. Wyoming over Springfield Shawnee, 14-0 at half. Centerville 9, Marysville 7 at the half. Fairmont Springfield 7-0 Springfield. It says fourth quarter, but I don't think that's correct. It's probably halftime. Valley View all over Blanchester 35-8 at halftime. Urbana's come back on Clinton Massey. Urbana Clinton Massey 28-28 at halftime. Big Nick over Eaton 10-0. Baden all over New Richmond. The game we've been keeping an eye on, Brookville 18, Northeastern 8 at halftime. 18-8 at halftime. Pickle over Edgewood 14-7 at half. Minster over Mechanicsburg 24-14. Half. Ansonia 24, Catholic Central 6 at half. Fort Laramie 20-7 over Southeastern at half. Marion Locals all over West Liberty Salem. And Anderson is beating Little Miami. Little Miami is the team that upset Xenia. That was a 16-1 matchup, I believe, or a 15-2, but I think a 16-1 matchup. And Little Miami upset Xenia. They are down 20-27 to Anderson at halftime. Alder is losing to Taft 14-10 at half.
1997.
Springboro is over Mason 12-7. Tri-Village over Cincinnati Country Day 21-0. And Bellbrook is down 10-0 to Wapakoneta in the third quarter. Listen to this score, Russell.
Okay.
Huron 5, Coldwater 3. I think they're playing baseball up there. I don't think they realize they're playing a football game. 5-3. Monroe over Western Brown 16-12. And okay, gotcha. So that was the Pickwa score, right? All right. So Russell, you still working on it?
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm just reading playoff scores. You got anything for stats yet, or you want me to?
Yeah, keep going.
Keep rambling.
My toes are curling when I
Keep rambling about nothing.
Yeah.
And Coach Barnes likes to go out and sign autographs at halftime.
Well, I went over to use the facilities, and it's packed.
A little crowded up there. Well,
Usually we can walk right in, and there was about a line of 12 deep coming out the door.
as far as Saturday goes, so you folks are actually going to be watching this on Saturday, even though we're talking Friday night. There are some great games tomorrow. Ohio State Northwestern not being one of them. But you do have Tennessee, Georgia.
That's a big one.
That's the game of the weekend. That's 1 versus 3. Is that at Tennessee?
I do not know. I feel like it's at Georgia.
I think it's.
If it's at Tennessee, I feel like they've played every game at home this year.
It's at Georgia. You're right. It's in Georgia. So Tennessee, Georgia at 3:30 on CBS. That'd be a great game. And then the other big game is Alabama-LSU, which is tomorrow night at 7 on ESPN. Alabama being 6th, LSU being 10th. Texas-Kansas State, not bad. Clemson-Notre Dame. That's in Clemson, too. That's probably about it for the good college games. But yeah, the Tennessee-Georgia game and the LSU-Alabama game, I'm anxious to see those. And Kansas State's been pretty good this year. I wouldn't mind seeing the Kansas State-Texas game. That'll be interesting. And let's see if we got any good NFL games this weekend. Eagles, of course, beat the Texans last night. Jalen Hurts having an MVP-type year.
Don't talk about us this year.
For sure.
Last year, yeah.
And see, Barnes can make it back with 3 minutes left in the half.
My bad, boys.
Yeah.
I haven't seen my family and they're all here. All of them came back from college.
Gotcha.
So, went and said, hey. All right.
Trying to see if there's any really good NFL games. There's really not any good. Well, Titans Chiefs, they're both 5-2. That's not bad. That's really about it, though.
The college games tomorrow. You guys already talked about it.
Already mentioned those.
Where's the Georgia-Tennessee game?
It's at Georgia.
It's at Georgia.
It's at Georgia.
Okay.
And then Alabama's at LSU. And then Ohio State Northwestern in a monsoon.
Yeah. My daughter's going to be playing soccer tomorrow in that. It'll be terrible for me in the press box.
Doing this, right?
Yeah. That's right.
Did you talk any baseball?
Nope, that's all you, man.
About
All
got
right.
stats here.
World Series 3-2. Going back to Houston. Houston leads 3-2. Threw a no-hitter 2 nights ago. Second one in World Series history.
When is that? When's that next game?
Tomorrow night. So baseball season will be over on Sunday night.
Oh, it will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Game 6 and 7.
Did you think Houston would win that series?
I did.
Okay.
Coach Ashley asked me who I thought would be in the World Series, and I'm perfect so far. A couple weeks ago on broadcast. I didn't want him to, but
I thought it was interesting on Thursday night. The Philadelphia Eagles played the Houston Texans, and the Philadelphia Phillies played the Houston Astros.
That's pretty crazy.
Okay, so stat-wise, and I apologize for taking so long, but I don't have my stat sheet, so
Unofficial.
unofficially, really unofficially. So for Shawnee, they had 16 carries for 22
That's
yards.
insane.
Okay.
Passing, they were 7 for 14 for 34 yards. 30 total plays, 56 yards of total offense. They were penalized 4 times for 35 yards. So when you take that into account, that's, what was that, 21 yards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
And mind you, of that 22 yards, their leading rusher had 29 yards. But that 25 was on 1 carry.
Right. On that
Okay.
3rd and 24.
So if you take that away, they're negative rushing for the night. For the Dogs, and 21-0, but Shawnee's done a good job. We've got 15 carries for 81 yards. Elam is leading us with 9 carries, 30 yards, which is, just over 3 yards a carry. They've done a really good job on a run game. And Nate is 8 for 10, 96 yards, 2 touchdowns. Cooper's got 4 catches, 71 yards, and a touchdown. We've been penalized twice for 25 yards. So, as expected, this is a good team. This is a second-round playoff. Obviously, we have done a great job winning the field position battle. We've played with some shorter fields other than, obviously, our 99-yard drive. But, the exciting part is we get the ball to start the second half, and I think what's really important is what adjustments happen. And I think knowing our coaching staff, which, we're probably a little biased, but I think it'd be tough to argue. We have one of the best, if not the best, coaching staffs around.
There's
no question.
So we
ton of experience on the sideline.
we
and
feel
up
like
in the booth.
we're going to win that adjustment battle at halftime, and to see and
Well, just
move
think
it in the
about
second half.
all the stats with how many points we've given up in the third quarter this year.
Yeah, 0.
Zero.
Yeah.
Nobody scored on us in the third quarter. Which is, I mean, some of that's running time, so you only get one shot at it, but at the same time, that's an unbelievable stat.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy.
When you have to imagine, there's, putting a running clock on somebody again is really probably something we're talking about and getting to that point. And
did you guys get Brookville 18-8?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. It'll be interesting to see how that one ends up. And that's at Northeastern, so.
Dogs will go west to east here to start with the football. Probably watch for a little onside action, some sort of trick play to try to spark the arrows.
Wouldn't be shocked. Trying to jumpstart the second half.
And, trying to figure out, like we said, their front, their D-line has done a good job. But you could see as the half started to end, we had figured some things out, had a couple, decent runs, making some adjustments without Foose in the game. And
yeah, any updates on Jordan? He just a little ankle.
Yeah, he just came off limping a couple times. It looks like he did it on the one run down here.
Right, he had a nice run. And
Yep. He rolled it at some point there. So.
Well, it's going to be about a minute more here, minute 9 and counting.
What?
And I'll be curious to see what they do on the kickoff here.
I would be wary of a surprise onside.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially with the wind blowing the way it is.
Well, you get to the playoffs, you get a close. It looks like we don't have hands in.
Nope, it's our regular kickoff team.
Game over?
But yeah, I wouldn't be shocked to see something. And we haven't seen this kicker yet, have we?
No. First time.
All right, we can start, Sensor. Yeah, that's what they said. They said they're waiting on you. I don't think so.
20 seconds.
What's that, number 9? Yeah, number 9, Colton Schroeder, freshman, 6'1", 170. I've been really impressed with a couple of their players, but one of the guys that has impressed me on offense and defense is Cooper Roll, number 5. I really think he's had a nice game on both sides of the football.
I believe he's a basketball player too.
Is he?
I believe. It's been a couple years since we played them, but I feel like that name is.
Look where our returners are. They're standing on the 20.
An interesting formation. You've got Mayfield in the middle. This appears to be a little different look for us on the return. You got Mayfield in the middle. He's flanked by Cooper and Blake. Some different personnel, so maybe this is something we've seen or we're prepared for an onside and a deep kick.
And it's a little squibber. And it bounces right to Elam. And if you got to have somebody carry it, it might as well be your senior running back all the way to the 45. And he laid a hit on number 24, Riley Stevenson. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You can see what I feel like is a lot of pop to our guys and energy, and you can just see them bouncing around. And it'll be interesting to see how this first drive goes. Because if we can go down and put points on the board.
Brown and Broomball to the left. Elam behind center. And he takes the handoff. Cuts it up. 35, 40. He's one man away, and he got to the 23. Oh, a chunk play. We've got an injury behind the play. And he exploded through that hole.
Nice run. And
33 yards.
Elam needs 79 to break 1,000.
Yeah, so he's at 60. I got him at 63.
So he's close, 15 yards or so, 16 yards.
Dogs trying to cement the lead. Pitch this time.
7.
It's Michael again. Looks like he's going to gain 3 or 4 yards there on the pitch play. Roll with the tackle again. 2nd and 6.
I got him now at 71.
He needs 79, you said? 8 more?
He needs, what did I say? Where is it? 79, yep, 79.
So, I mean, he's within strike, whether we're, how far I'm off, but.
Yeah, he'll get it.
10-15 counting. 2nd down and 6 from the 20. Elam a little counter step.
Oh, my.
10, 5.
Touchdown.
Touchdown! It's 1,000 yards, and it's 6 for Michael Elam, senior. And just like that, it's a 4-score game. And it didn't look like Preble wanted any part of that.
Nope. That puts him over 1,000.
27-0. Take notice, Division 5. Take notice.
How many yards does he have this year now?
That, well, we don't know officially, but that should have taken him over.
1,000.
Snap. Set. My goodness, that
He's
was
crushing
crushed.
the ball.
I looked to see if it hits the building, and that was about 1/3 of the way up the
Yeah, he hit that one good.
roof.
He's got a little wind to his back.
28-0. I bet the starters are excited to play 4 quarters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You see these guys coming out. They got a little pop in their step. They're going to play. And
Hey, we get to play a whole football game.
yeah. And I think they're going to play. I mean, you keep putting it on them. We're now getting to that point where you got the regional semis coming up.
He should be.
Do you guys know where the game will be played next week?
I think if it's us in Brookville, I think Northmont would be a great.
Well, I would imagine Northmont or Trotwood or.
Has that already been set? Or no.
No, they wait and see who the 2 teams are, and then.
Now, do I think they'll end up at a Fairmont? Could be.
A Centerville, maybe.
But Northmont makes a lot of sense.
High kick, and it's going to be handled this time at the 1. 15. Zach turned him in. Beautiful
Great
play by
job.
Zach Lovin that time. And there's a little bit of a cheap shot from number 2 as well. And it looks like he's been ejected. He threw the football off of one of our players. And it looks like number 2 has been ejected from the football game. Malachi Stevenson.
And he's one of their top players. Got to keep it cool.
I don't think they threw him out. I think they told him to get off the field. They sent him off the field, but I don't know. We'll see.
You can send him off the field in the unsportsmanlike conduct. And do we have an ejection signal as well? We do not. It'll be 1st down, Preble at the 7.
Is there an ejection signal?
Yeah, usually
Okay.
you can thumb them,
Oh, yeah.
But we'll see. I don't know. Because, it's not a scrimmage where you tell them to get off the field in a playoff game. Morton, counter. Looked like he might have had a hole there, but Ozzie Gregg closed it. Gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. Was number 3, Braden Doran.
Yeah, 85.
Connor Yates with the tackle.
Yates is having a good game.
Yep. He's not left the sideline, but he is at the end of the bench area.
Dog show blitz. Motion. Fake handoff. Throws up in the air. There's nobody there. 3rd down and 9, and the quarterback took a hit.
Took a hit.
And this is where,
Carter Burner, Connor Yates.
Connor Yates or Carter hit him?
Both.
Both of them. This is where you got to make sure you're smart. Obviously number 2 made a not very intelligent play. You got to make sure our guys keep their heads if their guys don't.
Yep. Got a game to play next week.
We got a game next week.
Not want to do anything stupid to cost yourself next week. Blitz. Oh, we've got a stoppage of play.
False start.
And it looks like we have an equipment issue for number 5, who's going to have to leave the field.
How can you stop play for that?
Knee pad issue?
I don't know what that one was. Maybe he didn't have his mouthpiece in.
Didn't have his.
But that's a penalty.
I don't know. I'm up here in the booth, guys.
Hey, we blame you for all official issues. Okay, just so you know that you're the resident official here.
I've been blamed tonight. Blitz, pressure, throws. It's intercepted.
Lovin.
Zach Lovin steps in front, and he's going to go down at about the 13-yard line. Oh, it looked like a completion, and Zach stepped in front.
Great job. Great job.
First interception of the season for the quarterback.
Zach. Oh, yeah.
That's his first interception all season.
That's right.
Well, and he had heat coming.
Yeah,
I think he took a
is
shot.
Trying to get off the field. The trainers are helping him as well.
And here we go. Short field.
Wow, he is in pain.
Yeah, I think he took a shot.
So 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line, 9:28, 28-0.
Jake Brown is in the backfield right now.
Power set.
Power set. I feel like maybe some outside sweep action to change sides, Jake.
Elam powers through. Oh,
Wow.
Carry the pile. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4. My goodness.
So Elam is well over 1,000 yards now for the year.
You can see the weight room work in June, July, and August, guys. Just the power up front.
And Becky Black did confirm just a minute ago. I know we got a shout out, but she came back. She checked with Doc again. He is officially over 1,000. Elam is. So kudos to him and our offensive line.
2nd down and 4. Elam powers up the middle and touchdown. And this line has taken over, and they celebrate 34-0, and it's a running time game.
He didn't get touched. Great blocking up front. Brazina, Brown, Fuller, Lane.
I'll tell you what, Trevor was celebrating hard.
Who am I forgetting? Let's get all the linemen's names in there.
Brazina, Kurtz.
That was the other one. Kurtz.
Fuller, Lane. Kick is up, and it is good. 35-0, y'all. 35-0.
I believe that's what they would call the dagger.
And the clock will run again.
I think it's more of a haymaker.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 2 drives to just come
You
get
can
some of
just
this.
tell these guys are done.
Yeah, they're
done. They've had enough. They haven't seen anything like this all year. And you know what? Right now, this is this senior's last game on this field, and I have a feeling they're going to enjoy it.
As well they should.
I think they just announced that Elam went over 1,000.
Yeah.
The crowd pretty excited about that.
Let's check some scores. Let's see that Brookville score.
I haven't done any trivia in a while. You said we had a bunch of them.
I do. I got more trivia.
I mean, it's our last telecast of the year, right?
No, not necessarily.
No, you haven't heard the news.
Oh, boy.
Knuckleball.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, uh-oh. 15, 20. Got outside this time. Crow turns him back, and he's down
what a tackle.
at the
Cooper tackled him
27.
as he was laying down.
He was able to stand up and get him.
Yep.
Good run back that time.
Well, when Cooper gets back up to his knees, he's still 5'10".
Yeah. Let's see. Centerville 17-14 over Marysville. It says Springfield, Fairmont 7-0 at half. Springfield.
Stevenson is back in the game, number 2.
Brookville 24, Northeastern 8. 24-8.
Okay.
It's going to be the
Looks like
Blue
it
Devils.
might be the Blue Devils. Says Piqua Edgewood 14-14 in the third quarter.
I think that's a game that people thought Pick was not the favorite. They got Dorn back at
quarterback.
That's a hold. That's another hold.
And he's going to go away,
And there's
but it's
Jake
coming back.
Brown.
Great run by Dorn that time, but it's going to come back.
Come back.
We've got 2 players down as well. That's Broomball down, isn't it?
Wonder if we got a cheap shot crackback block. Coldwater 7, Huron 3.
So a long play for the Arrows will go for naught, and it'll be first down and 20. Looks like Blake is trying to get his air back. Yep. He's trying to breathe. But I'll tell you what, that'll keep your breath held in the stands, won't it?
Yep.
I didn't know what it was. Yes.
Tri-Village has beaten Cincinnati Country Day 35-0.
Woo. Joey's kind of smiling, as is
So he either got the wind knocked out of him,
Nether region.
got the manhood knocked around.
That's usually the smiles. Joey's got his helmet. Yeah, he's going to be fine.
Yeah.
That's good news. All right, first and 20 for the Arrows after a really good run from Dorn goes for naught. And Dorn has taken over at quarterback as Brody Morton was knocked out of the game last series on that interception.
Which Dorn started the year at quarterback, so this isn't.
He's quarterback last year.
Yep, he's got it, and he throws.
Screen
pass, and he breaks away and gains about 6. Second down and 14.
Can't tell who that was to. Number.
Can't see.
Yep.
5.
Number 5.
No, I don't know. I'm just throwing numbers out there.
Nah, I think it was 4 or 6. I'll go with Dylan Zorns. I'm not sure.
Okay.
The people watching are going to see it way better than we are.
That's for sure.
They'll be like, "What? You said it was number 6."
Okay, you guys can't see that.
see anything. All right, I got to get rolling with trivia here. I'm going to run out of time.
Roll.
Going deep.
Going deep.
Nope.
And nothing.
Okay.
Pass for Malachi Stevenson.
By the way, I said I made a comment last week that we had to have broken a record for fewest punts. It says answering Gru's question, the Bulldogs have attempted 12 punts this season so far, and this eventually may be the MU record. The Bulldog record for fewest punts in a year is 18. But we're going to play a lot of games, hopefully. So
Yeah, I'd be interested to know what year that was and how many games they played.
it was in 1980, so they probably played 10 games.
They played 10 games.
So we're up to 14 punts.
I
We
believe
punted
that team-
twice today.
I think the 80 team might have been undefeated.
3rd and 14. 2 receivers left.
Or 9-1 maybe.
2 receivers right. Slot receiver. No one in the backfield for Dorn. He rolls. He looks to throw. And he steps out of bounds. Pushed out of bounds that time by Colton Holtgren. It'll be 4th down and about 8 or 9. And it looks as if Preble is going to punt the football.
Brings up 4th down for Arrows.
So who's going to receive here?
Lovin is
Lovin.
dropping back. Yep. Crow came in, and Broomball is not going to return this one. 5:19 and counting. We are in running time here for the 11th time this year. Tail dragger. It's about the 38. Zach's going to run up and catch it, and he took a pop at the 40.
They are.
Zach Lovin on the return.
Just got to be careful right now as you watch some of these plays and making sure our guys keep their heads.
Yep.
Blake is coming into the game.
That's good to see.
Yep.
5:06, 35-0. Clark's Pizza awaits, man.
Nice.
I am hungry.
All right. I am going to have a trivia question for you here. I think I read all these, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Coach Pierce will become the winningest coach in MU history with a victory tonight.
It's also the first Bulldog team to ever win 12 games.
Yep.
Gibson. Nice run.
Connor runs for about 2.
Good run to
Second down and 8.
get some yards. Okay, Blake Broomball's kickoff return for a touchdown versus screening was the 3rd of his career. He was tied with 3 other Bulldogs for 2 before last week. Who are those Bulldogs?
Say that again.
Three kickoff returns.
No, 2.
2 kickoff returns.
For touchdowns.
3 Bulldogs with 2 kickoff returns.
Correct.
All-time history.
Are you going to give some eras?
Huh?
Era.
Oh, yeah. Recent era is 1.
AJ Lovin.
Correct. Your era.
Allen Zins.
Nope.
Okay, hold on.
5 on the play clock as MU
Travis Hobbs.
Correct.
trying to get
Travis
it down.
Hobbs.
Okay.
Shout out to Travis.
Elam,
In Columbus.
first down. Following Jake Brown.
And then late 60s, early 70s.
Whoa. It's beyond me.
Okay, late 60s, early 70s.
Kyler Fuller
I'm
led
going
that
to go
play.
with Scott Strain.
And you're pretty good at these, Russell. That is correct. Scott Strain.
Hey, that's-
Look at this guy.
That's
Yep.
amazing.
You're welcome.
AJ Lovin twice in 2018. Travis Hobbs once in 95, once in 97. And Scott Strain did one in 69 and one in 70.
And I did not look that up.
No, you know.
That was a shoot from the hip guess.
You know Scott Strain. At least
8 seconds on the play
him.
clock. Look how MU's just bleeding the clock. Snap. Up the middle, Elam again. And they are just wearing them out. That's a gain of 9. Hands on hips from the arrows.
Yep.
They are tired.
Yep. And can you blame them? It's just been.
Yeah.
And you look, there's a lot of Bulldog fans still here,
Oh, yeah. For
catching
sure.
their last glimpses of this group and
On this field.
on this field.
So
and
cool.
I got to make sure I get to all 4 of my questions I have because there's a good one. The last one's a good one. Not that they're all not good, but.
Snap. Elam again. And he runs for an easy first down. Gains about 5.
Okay. 2 teammates scoring over 100 points in a season has occurred 4 times in MU history. In 71, it was Bill Hammond, 128, and Dave Fine, 114. It happened in 06, 21, and is currently happening in 222. Name the teammates from 06, 2021, and 2022.
Okay, so 06.
Teammates who had over 100 points.
06 would have been probably Luckenbill and Evans.
Correct.
And 2021.
Last year.
And 21.
Fumble.
Yeah, they got it.
And a mistake from the Dogs. And Preble's got it. Wow. Didn't see that coming.
Nope.
Nope. In 2021.
So the fall of 20.
Nope.
No, last year.
Last year.
Broomball and whoever.
Probably. Gosh, Elam.
Nope.
It's Zach. No, Blake Newmeyer.
Correct.
Okay.
Blake Newmeyer.
The Blakes.
and Blake
The
Broomball.
Balake squared.
Yep.
And this year it is,
Elam and Broomball.
yep, Elam Broomball. Russell, you're on fire, man.
137.
I'm feeling it tonight.
Fire.
Oh. Gain of 10. It looked like Connor was going to take it out of the air. He actually stepped out of bounds after a gain of 7. Malachi Stevens on the catch. 115 and counting.
Yeah, that's number 2, Stevens, who was asked to take a break for a little bit.
He was.
Young man.
I just didn't think that would happen.
Yeah, that's probably the right thing. Go sit down, get yourself, you're a senior, last high school football game. Don't.
Dorn. Fumble. It's loose.
Oh, my. Boy, that
And
thing
recovered.
was bouncing quite a bit, wasn't it?
Stevenson recovered it. It'll be 3rd down and just about a yard.
Gain an extra yard on the fumble.
Oh, we've got a fan on the field.
I think they were chasing down the daughter.
Yep. You got a loose child loose in the end zone.
3rd and 1.
They saw fumble. They want to go get it. Scoop and score.
Stevenson takes the snap. He's not going to make it. He's just short.
Yeah. Wow. Look at the spot.
He's going to get it.
Look at the spot on the other. Now, oh, my.
No, it's a 4th down, and that'll be the end of the quarter.
He didn't get it. That spot he did not get. And they are not happy over there. So the lines judge on that side came in about 1.5 yards further. He's short.
Yeah.
Once again, the Dogs have shut out an opponent in the 3rd quarter.
Yep.
Amazing. 35-0.
All right, let's go ahead and I'll go with my 3rd question. All right, Burner, you're on a roll.
Okay.
Nate Mortar tossed 4 touchdowns versus Granite to break Nathan Broomball's playoff record of 3. In the process, Mortar tied another MU quarterback who once threw 4 touchdowns versus Eaton in 2008. Who was he?
John Mason.
Man, Russell. Not even thinking about it. That's right. That's right.
Well, you know what? Was it 2 or 3 weeks ago when he missed 2 or 3 in a row and he was really distraught?
Oh, yeah. Hey. You ever seen White Men Can't Jump?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sandbagging, man.
We gonna sizzle. We gonna sizzle.
I'm setting you guys up. It's playoff time. Put on your big boy pants.
All right.
And let's just start knocking them down. Hold on. That's completely under my leg. If you jump up, you may hurt me.
Okay, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, it's the wire to the headphones. So,
jeez. So,
4th and 1, big play.
I thought it was that. Well, that was 4th down.
No, it was 3rd.
It was 3rd down.
Okay.
Doran keeps it. Forget about it. And forget about it. He's fighting, but he ain't gonna make it.
I think
he
they got
did.
a
Maybe
pretty
he
late
did.
push. Where is this guy coming from? Where
close.
are you coming? Preventative officiating? Is that what that is?
They gave him a 1st down.
He was a yard off the pile. There's no 1st down.
1st down.
You know why it's a 1st down?
Because the official
officials
said it
called
was. Yeah. I wish you'd get that through your head.
You tell players in basketball. You know why it's a foul? Because that's what the official
That's what he
called.
11-11 and counting. Motion. Uh-oh, he's got yards and a gain of 12. 1st down.
He's pretty quick.
Yep.
Yeah, Stevenson's had a nice night running the football.
42. Clock's rolling with 10:40.
10:40 to go.
He's going to get a little bit of a break here.
Doesn't happen very often.
I think he's earned it.
Yeah, I would say so. He's probably mad that he's out, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stevenson in motion again. This time Doran's got it. Deep and incomplete.
We had him covered.
Oh, yeah.
Good coverage.
2nd and 10. Dogs want a shutout.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Lane's going to get a breather.
It's nice when you can take Lane out and put Kurtz in. That's what you call a luxury.
Lane is what I call a large individual. Oh, boy.
Sideline warning.
Wow.
Really? 35-0 in the fourth, running clock in the fourth quarter, and now we call a sideline warning.
You guys are on fire tonight. Dylan Campbell with the catch that time. It's just short of a first down. It'll be 3rd down and 2. 9:09 and counting.
This is good for our conditioning. These guys haven't played 4 quarters all year. Well, I guess except for Valley View.
Stevenson.
That's a hold.
No call.
No going to call
First
that.
down. Down at the 27-yard line.
That's
Tackled
good.
by Ozzie Gregg.
That's good.
8:45 and counting.
We're going to tighten up on the sideline warning, but we're going to let them hold because that's preventative officiating. Okay, I'm done. I'll be quiet now.
Are you?
I feel better after saying that, Brett. Sometimes you just got to let them say what they need to say,
Are
and
you
then
done?
and you're done. And you said that like a lot about. Are you done? Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Are you done?
Yeah, maybe. I'm going to try to be done. How's that?
Uh-oh. Bad snap. Dorn's got it, but he's going to lose some yardage here.
Oh.
And he took a shot,
Oh.
too.
He's a tough runner.
Yeah.
Loss of 8. It seems like every time Preble's got down in this area, they've had, like,
Something.
Shot themselves in the foot.
yeah, holding one time. That snap. They just have a tough time. 2nd down and 18.
Were you able to get into the restroom? It was a really long line.
I did not go. I went and saw my family
Oh,
because
okay.
I haven't seen them home
Okay.
all day.
Okay. I just was.
Stevenson. Good run.
Centerville 24-21 over Marysville in the fourth.
It'll be 3rd down and about 8. 7:20 and counting. 4th quarter. Make it 3rd and 5. They found some success with this run to the left here.
Hey, Robert just brought up a good point. We'll probably stay on. 'Cause they'll have a presentation for Coach Pierce
Sure.
after the game, so
Yeah.
we'll stay on for that. Springfield 21-0 over Fairmont.
See, that is.
Yates stepped off sides. Urbana Clinton Massey 35-35. Brookville 31, Northeastern 8. So we'll be playing the Blue Devils
Looks
next
like
week.
it's going to be a rematch of an early season scrimmage.
Yep, which was close.
Yeah.
I mean, they gave us. They were winning most of that scrimmage. I think we came back and ended up winning by a touchdown or something.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
the third, but
And it was an early scrimmage too. It was that first.
It'll be a war.
Yep. For
Back-
No, I'm
Backyard
sorry, it was
brawl.
the second scrimmage, but still, it's still. And if you remember, there was some conversation about, hey, we're going to be really vanilla against these guys because we could see them in the playoffs. And guess what?
Yep.
We're going to see them in the playoffs.
They got good size. They had some big dudes.
Dorn, first down.
Bellbrook's getting beat 22-0 in the fourth quarter.
1st and 10 from the 15.
And Sonia's all over Catholic Central.
And Sony's good.
And Monroe's beating Western Brown. I think Western Brown was undefeated.
Yeah, and I think Western Brown was a team that people thought, because I think the winner of that plays Trotwood Tip. What's the Trotwood Tip score?
Or tips all over them. It's like 28-0 or
Really?
30-0. Yeah,
Wow.
they're handling them.
Dorn. Pumps. Throws. And it's dropped at the goal line.
Tough window there.
Cooper dove for it.
Yep.
2nd down and 10.
Marion Local's up by a ton. Springborough's beating Mason 19-14. Tri-Village 21-0 over Country Day.
And that one's actually 35-7.
Is it? Fort Laramie's over Southeastern 27.
Guys, would you agree with me that they've looked better with Dorn at quarterback?
I think he's more of a threat to run.
He's a little more mobile.
Right.
Got a little bit more poise and can do a little bit more, but
I think with the other kid, they had just another weapon that way with Dorn.
Right.
And this kid could throw to Stevenson and these other guys.
19 on the tag.
Cooper Brown that time cleaned it up. It'll be 3rd down and 7. 4:30 to go.
So again, if you're Shawnee, is this 4-down territory, or do you kick a field goal to get off the
We've
schneid?
talked about that a lot this year. And nobody ever kicks.
they're going to go for it.
Yeah.
Stacked receivers right. Dorn rolls right. It's a reverse. Stevenson. Andy's going to score. Oh, there's a flag that flies.
Hold.
They got him down at the 1, but it's going to come back.
It's got to be a hold.
Illegal block in the back, and it's going to be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. 3rd down.
Did you say trivia question? How many
About
more you
15.
I got one left.
got? Oh, you got one. Yeah.
3:45.
Oh, I guess I probably should get it in. Well, so I kind of wait and see what happens with this possession.
Yeah, give it a second here.
I got it covered up to make sure you're not cheating over here, Burner. I had you in class. I know how you roll.
I'm not smart enough to cheat.
Good point.
I'd cheat off the wrong kid.
I got a 72.
Man, I got an 80. The guy next to me got an 80.
3rd and 15. Dorn. Looks to throw. Spins. Cuts it up. Breaks through the initial wave.
Oh.
And he's going to score a touchdown. Wow, what a run by the kid.
That's a nice run.
No flag.
35-6.
Had him in the backfield, but couldn't bring him down. He's strong. Got a couple hands on him, but takes more than one guy to tackle him.
Blankenship's going to come in and try to kick the extra point. I'm sorry, Schroeder.
You got to wonder, are there some people on the Shawnee side in the bleachers going,
We should have had him at
maybe
quarterback.
we should have had him at quarterback, but
they've run all year like this.
I know.
well, and it's 35-0. Looking like.
Okay, here we go. You ready? What member of the current MU coaching staff once ran a kickoff back for a touchdown for the Bulldogs, and it happened against Preble Shawnee?
Joey Swafford.
I'll let him have this one.
You sure it wasn't Joe Blackburn?
Only
Pretty sure.
because I know we didn't play Preble Shawnee.
Yeah, Joey Swafford.
Ding, 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 ding. Yep. September 25th, 2015. Joey Swafford ran a kickoff back 85 yards.
I'll let you have that. I mean,
Who else would
good.
it have been? Yeah.
Bracky.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to go with.
Dana Dickinson, 1970-something.
Dana was the lineman.
Yeah, I know. All right, hands team in here. And the running clock is now off, 35-7.
Well,
Are they really going to
Philly.
kick it? They're not going to kick an onside kick.
let's hope not.
Schroeder. Kicks it deep, and Mayfield will take it at the 15. Man, is he fast. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Oh, my goodness. That's the kid, baby. Touchdown, number 17, Peyton Mayfield up the sideline. And the running time is back on, 41-7.
See the block, broom ball through right there?
Yep.
Right at the start of that run. Nice block by Blake. And, of course, he had a wall over here. A lot of good blocking.
Mom's happy here beside me, too.
That was impressive. Man, he turned the Jets on. He's got some wheels.
Sounds like another pair of shoes, Mom. Mom, you got to give him another pair of shoes.
She said no.
No.
No, I can't afford it.
You got to quit scoring these
41-7.
touchdowns.
Okay, I've never seen that a hands team situation score a touchdown on a kickoff return. I'm not kidding.
And that was what? Was that 80 yards? We
He
catch
caught
it
it
on
at the
15,
85
yards.
Yep. Unbelievable. It looked like he was going to get forced out, and he just flew by everybody.
Well, you could see he started up the middle, and then when he cut to the left, he had one kid to stop him, and he turned the corner, and then it was just it was a foot race. And as you said while he's doing it, he's really fast.
Yeah, he's fast.
He's fast.
When he turned the corner there, he just turned the jets on, and they weren't catching him.
That was pretty.
There was one kid there at the 50 that thought he was going to get a hand on him, and he didn't touch him.
And you know what?
That's the kid I thought was going to knock him out of bounds.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. This is this group in a nutshell. You've got all-state, all-conference player of the years out there on a hands team. The game's in hand. They're still blocking. I mean, Blake has a great block right there that sets the edge.
Yeah. It's a great team.
Just play the game, regardless of the score. Do things right.
Coach Grudich, talk a little bit about next week and maybe the possibilities of.
So typically what they'll do is they'll see who the two teams are, and they'll try to find a stadium that they can use that's sort of halfway in between. So obviously with us in Brookville, Northmont would be the logical choice. They play games at Trotwood. I could see Trotwood happening.
So I feel like Trotwood is more, not an advantage. It's not going to matter, but it's closer to Brookville.
Yeah, but
us.
it's not. But then again,
are both those fields turf?
They're both turf. Yeah, they're both turf. Are they available? Or is that something they want to do?
Oh, that's a poocher, and it's free. It's loose. It's still loose.
We got it.
I think we got the football. We got the football.
You know what's beautiful about this is.
And guess who it was? Peyton Mayfield.
Yep, Mom, that's.
Get another pair of shoes.
Hey, Mom, he might need to get some jeans with them shoes.
That was fantastic.
So here is a great opportunity to send your seniors off, and got about 2 minutes. So do we need a first down?
2:37 and counting actually now with the running time back in play.
Oh, yeah, you got him right there. It's running. Jump off.
He's got to let another 20 seconds go.
No.
He's going to wait until it says 5. I didn't hear it.
I think Lane's like, come on, man, I've been down in my stands for a while. Can you call it?
Snap. Elam.
There you go. I didn't hear it.
And he gets 2 yards.
54 on the
With the carry. And Riley had
2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
38 Michael.
An undefeated home season.
What was that?
I did not hear the announcement.
I think that was the 1,000-yard announcement.
So I don't know when Coach Lane, probably Sundays when Coach Lane will hear where we're playing. So you just check the Milton-Union website. Coach Lane's great about getting all that info out on Facebook and on the website. So just check the.
And what about us? You know,
we got to send our letter in and
see if we can do it or not.
See what we can do.
Elam Powers.
Boy, 2 is just.
Yeah, and he's going to leave the field.
He's leaving the field.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
Yep. Show your class there, buddy. Cheap shot a couple more guys.
Yeah, Connor Gibson took a shot that time from number 2, Malachi Stevenson, who has been sent off the field again. And he's got his helmet off this time. Mark off 15 for a first down. Great job by Connor there, you know.
Yep.
Holds it down. 42 seconds left.
Here we go.
And we are in victory formation. Put the V's up. Play clock's at 38. Game clock's at 27.
Don't even snap it.
Tonight's final is going to be 42-7. Snap it and run it in.
2-1-0. It's over. Great win.
We live to play another day.
We're going to hang around here because with that victory, Coach Brett Pierce becomes the all-time winningest coach at Milton-Union, surpassing Watt Farrar. And I think Coach Lane's got something planned for the game. As the players shake hands, coaches shake hands.
Always looking for a little bit of stuff, you know, in these handshake lines. Most of the time with nothing.
Yep. So we'll see Coach Lane. See Coach Lane, he's out there.
He's got something.
I'm sure he's got a ball or
He's got some sort of wood plank panel.
So we will play next Friday.
Bodor.
We will play the Brookville Blue Devils in the regional semifinals. Is that what this would be?
Yeah.
Yes, regional semis.
Regional semis. And I'm not sure where that's going to be just yet. Maybe Northmont, maybe Trotwood. But who knows, like you said, hell, it could be Fairmont. You know?
All right, here we go.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you please direct your attention to the center of the field. With tonight's victory, Coach Pierce now becomes Milton-Union High School's all-time winningest head football coach.
So there's the announcement. All-time winningest coach. So congratulations to Coach Pierce.
18 years.
And
Pillar in the community.
done a great job. You know, when he first came here, he turned the program around.
Yeah.
Turned it around and out for a couple of years and came back in and kind of picked up, got the band back together and off and running. And you know, one of his best squads he's ever had right here. Although I'm sure the 06 guys and 07 guys would.
Right, and I'm sure there's some groups from the 60s and 70s and 80s that didn't have the same playoff opportunities.
Yeah, back when it was four teams got in.
Yeah.
And it was very arbitrary.
And they picked.
Yeah.
There wasn't any.
Yeah. Yep, that's true. So,
All right.
Some of those early teams in the 70s, 80s were kind of hard done by all that.
But you know what? You know, a lot of people talk about, hey, our strength of schedule and all this, and now we're into the playoffs. Now we're playing teams. You know, this was a 9-2 regional finalist last year,
Right.
And we're going home with a 42-7 victory. So, you know, and now we're going to play Brookville, which is, you know, another team that's going to be a formidable opponent, but a familiar opponent to us.
Right.
Yeah, as the team heads to the student section for the traditional red and the white.
So congratulations to Coach Pierce, which also means another playoff preview show.
That's right.
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
We'll do another one. We'll do them as long as we can. So.
All right. Well, the final score tonight from the stadium. A great night to be an MU Bulldog. 42-7 over the Arrows of Preble Shawnee.
And next week will be a neutral site. It's got to be somewhere close.
We will see you next week.
Everybody have a safe weekend.
Good job, guys.
So, Margie, we need to get a letter done.
I know. Did you see what I sent you?
Yeah.
What does that mean? I didn't know.
I'm out of here.
Understand what he meant.
I don't know.